The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. When you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the less in control. Even if you say something banal, it will seem original if you make it vague, open-ended, and sphinx-like. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. Ever sense the powerful aura of a confidently silent man? His ability to stay relaxed and be at ease in moments of awkward silence makes others nervous. When alone with this person, you tend to blabber on and on. Don't get it twisted. He speaks when appropriate and can be a great conversationalist. In my experience, it's the lulls in a conversation, the moment you both run out of things to say, that this silent killer's presence becomes overwhelming. It's a simple trick really. Just say the bare minimum and people's opinion of you will go up. In the 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene breaks it down to 6 fundamental reasons why you should always say less than necessary. Reason 1. You risk saying something foolish or offensive. This is very similar to why you should always conceal your intentions. I reiterate the story of Michael Jordan and his comment about not endorsing a black Democratic candidate, saying, "Republicans buy shoes too." For me, it really highlights the wisdom behind these principles. Why needlessly offend others only to hinder your own success? Why risk saying something stupid and lose the respect others hold for you? Remember, it takes months, even years to build a home, and only one day to destroy it. Reason 2. You can't take back your words. Once you have offended or made yourself out to be an ass, you can't take it back. Words are nothing but symbols to relay your own conscious thoughts into others. Simply put, you can only say what you think. Once you say something offensive or stupid, it's hard to argue that you didn't mean it. We even have the saying, all good jokes have a little truth in them. Reason 3. The more you speak, the more common you appear. Scarcity is an attribute that brings immense value to any item. Something as useless as a shiny rock with no intrinsic value is revered for its scarcity. To the natives of the New World, gold was a cool-looking rock. To the European conquerors and settlers, it was something worth waging war over, risking lives for. The only difference for such views of the so-called precious metal was scarcity. Your words can be like gold. Make people reveal more about themselves. Listen. Just listen when everybody talks. If you ever want to be effective at reading and influencing people, if you just want to improve your social skills, just listen. Don't think about what you're gonna say next or decide to talk more. When you stop talking, something amazing happens. The other person starts to speak. Now, you can know all the person's thoughts and emotions, what makes them tick. Effective leaders, smart entrepreneurs, and clever politicians listen. Reason number 5. People interpret your words very carefully. The less you speak, the more attention people pay to your words. They have to interpret the meaning for themselves. By being vague and open-ended, other people will attribute their own thoughts onto you. In psychology, we call this projection. Human beings think everyone thinks like them. By speaking in vague terms, a person will just project their beliefs onto you, making you a more relatable figure to them. Reason number 6. The harder it is to deceive you. How can you lure someone with something they want if you don't even know what they want? King Louis XIV was a man of few words, and so no one knew how to sway his favor. All he would ever say was, "We shall see." This made him impossible to manipulate. When constructing arguments to present to the king for new policies, his subjects would go crazy, stressing out on how to persuade him. His majesty was enhanced by the sparseness of his words. Whether you have ambitions of becoming a great and effective leader, or you wish to be more sociable in general, always say less than necessary. By doing so, you unlock another key to power. This has been the Self-Made Nerd, here to talk nerdy to you.